What's up, Dragons? I just wanted to give you this video to introduce you to Unit 6 work, as well as to overview what you're going to be doing for your outside of class work today. So our driving question is, how does technology change the balance of power in the world? And so obviously with the Cold War, we're talking nuclear weapons, but we're also talking outer space. We're talking about international trade. We're talking about military technologies and peace technologies, the television, information, media, all kinds of stuff. So big picture stuff, big picture question with the Cold War. In this unit, the two standards we'll be working on are analyzing global interconnections, and we're going to analyze change, continuity, and context. And specifically with this unit, with the change, continuity, and context, we're going to look at technology. So that is something we will kind of be learning about through all of our different learning targets, all of our different resources, and so on. You will get your learning contract and your first learning target quizzes next week. Okay? So what we're going to do is when we look at these learning targets, we want to today see, what do you already know? So what do you know about the Cold War from your world studies class? Maybe you like to watch war movies or something, and you've seen something like Red Dawn, which is a 1980s movie that they remade a few years ago. So maybe you've seen something like that. You already have some prior knowledge, and you know something about the New World Order, or how the world was divided, or nuclear war and foreign policy. So what we want to do then is that we want to take advantage of the fact that you already have some of these ideas, and we're going to leverage that through today's activity, which is called our Cold War Current Event. And you're going to find that assignment in Shobi. So when you go to Shobi, you're going to see an assignment that simply says, use this Google Doc link to copy the assignment. So remember, you'll click on the link and you'll hit copy, which is a good thing because then it goes into your Google Drive. In your Google Drive, then you can answer the questions and work on the assignment. The Google Doc looks like this. Excuse me. So it says Cold War Current Event. This activity has 3 parts. The first thing is you will need to explore the internet and find a current event article or news video that would work either way that connects to something you know about the Cold War. I suggest using news.google.com. That gives you lots of different resources. They're going to be current because that's what the whole Google News is about, and it's probably reliable, although we always want to check our sources. Once you've got the link, you'll type in this box and you'll cut and paste the link to your article or video. The next thing you'll do is you're going to provide a 1 to 2 paragraph summary. You need to take the perspective of somebody who is not going to read or not going to watch. So you need to provide that information for them. So provide the details, provide the author, provide the source, tell what's the key point, what's some of the key evidence. Okay, just a summary of what you've read. And then in the third box, you'll replace this text with the analysis. This article was about North Korea, and that connects to the Cold War because, and you're going to write, a paragraph or so, and you're going to want to use as many Cold War specifics as possible. So let's take a look at Google News. So when you click on that link, it's going to take you to Google News, and you're going to want to search, and you're going to want to say something like, well, I know that the Cold War had to do with nuclear weapons. So I'm going to search nuclear weapons, and then I'm going to find a news story related to that. Or I know that the Cold War had something to do with communism. And so I'm going to search what's in the news about communism. Or I know that there was an article or something I read in class about the new Cold War. So I'm going to look at this idea and I'm going to search that term, new Cold War. And so see what it's doing 18 days ago, 4 days ago, 3 days ago. It's giving me current event research. And I can make a connection either to one of these learning targets or to something I learned last year. I can use vocabulary that I already know. And what you're going to do is you're going to submit that Google Doc back into Shobi. So before class on Monday, you'll notice that the time that this assignment is due, if you look at the details, is due at noon on Monday. That means you're going to complete this assignment and then you'll turn it in to Shobi and you'll have it done before class. So this is something for everyone to complete. All 51 students will have this done before class on Monday. If you have any questions, be sure to email me. I will be checking my email periodically over the weekend to be helpful, but you should use this afternoon, or you could use whatever flex time you want. This assignment shouldn't take you very long, less than the 45 minutes that class would have been. but it's going to be a really great way to get our brain started on our Cold War unit. Send me questions. Let me know how I can help.